I'm Liteasa Wallace, and this is what you need to know.
But I call it love, desire. Hey, come on up. Gonna take you higher.
You might want to chop that up. Put that
Yeah,
out.
dig that. Yeah, dig that.
And this will be, I guess, something that you edit how you need to edit it. But right now, we're actually facing the issue of our schools not being properly funded as a result of the governor's veto of what's been called Senate Bill 1. So right now, there's a lot of misinformation about Senate Bill 1. And there's this continued effort to pit Chicago students against students in Rockford, students in DeKalb, Decatur, Peoria, Waukegan. We're pitting those students against each other when ultimately, as legislators, we are charged to make sure that all students in the state of Illinois have access to an equitable and adequate education, one that prepares them for the future. And that's our charge as state legislators, to do that for all of the children in our state, not just those in one district or another. So we're honestly facing a situation where 140 plus school districts may not be able to open this fall. And in terms of my own district, RPS 205 is the school system in the 67th legislative district. What will happen is they have reserves to stay open for a few months, so they may stay open to October, November, if we're not able to solve this issue and solve it very quickly. So it is indeed a crisis, I believe a manufactured crisis, but nevertheless a crisis in terms of our students and what we're going to do as a state to provide them with the education they deserve. A couple things to note about Senate Bill 1. Not a single school loses money under that particular piece of legislation, but it's been touted as a Chicago bailout. It's been explained as something that takes money away from Rockford. It does not take money away from Rockford. In fact, in 2015, 2016, my votes on education funding actually brought back a cumulative $18 million additional dollars to Rockford 205. And Senate Bill 1 does not do anything to take money away from them, and in fact would add another $5 million to what RPS 205 receives. What we're hearing, though, is the dollars that go to the city of Chicago, some legislators say should not go to Chicago and should be circulated to the rest of the school districts.
And are we saying that we're doing Chicago just because they got higher rates of things? They're a bigger city?
Yeah, the bigger city, higher rates of low-income students. Their pension system is not paid for by the state of Illinois. And so the governor has vetoed Senate Bill 1, saying that too much money goes to the city of Chicago, but it's their proportionate share of the funds based upon their student population. It is also bringing this Chicago teachers' pension system into alignment with what happens with the rest of the state of Illinois. If you're a Chicago resident, you're paying, your taxes are going to downstate teachers' pensions, like the pensions in the city of Rockford, our teachers, and into the Chicago teachers' pension system. So we're just saying that we're going to put them on equal footing. We might want to chop that up. Put that
Yeah,
out.
dig that. Yeah, dig that.
It's real talk. Like, yeah. I'm Liteasa Wallace, and this is the Need to Know.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
I hope you got it.